What's up guys, how's it going? Angus here from Makers Muse. It's been a little while since I've made a video. I have been crazy busy at work, super busy doing 3D modeling, printing, all sorts of things. But I finally found a little bit of time to do another video, so this is all going to be about Verbatim PLA. So I did a video on Verbatim brand ABS not too long ago, and I was really impressed with the quality of the prints I was getting out of it. So it's only logical that I'll do a video on the Verbatim brand PLA, but the first thing you'll notice is the new box. So I did complain a lot about the previous box for Verbatim, it looked terrible. But the new PLA box looks awesome, and it even has a little carry handle built into it, so you can take it home after getting it from your local 3D printing shop. But yeah, so Verbatim, for those who don't know, very well known Japanese company for making all sorts of media storage devices, SD cards, CDs, floppy drives, and floppy disks back in the day. But now they make 3D printing filament, and this is their take on PLA filament. How cool is that spool? Honestly, it's like such a throwback to the early days of beige colored computers. I love it. They just took a completely different approach, and it's really quite nice. So how well does it print? I've been testing Verbatim PLA on the FlashForge Dreamer using Simplify 3D. Stock settings, so stock everything, 220 degrees, and it prints beautifully. But printing nicely is just one factor. The other factor with printing filament is color and color consistency. So for those who have been in the game quite a while, you will know my pain when I say getting a nice white is very difficult. So many companies, their white is actually cream or chalky or not actually white. So other companies like the Up brand, for example, Up brand white is one of the few snow whites that I know. It's a really nice white. Unfortunately, it's very expensive. So color me surprised when Verbatim white, I opened up that PLA box and it is a super nice white. Really bright, clean, like a pure snow white, which is really refreshing because I haven't really come across any other nice PLA whites before. They've always been that awful sort of creamy color, which just doesn't really look so good when you print with it. And it does look different. I mean, you put them side by side, for example, the Robox white PLA versus the Verbatim white PLA, and it is the Robox stuff is noticeably darker compared to the Verbatim PLA. So that's really impressive. I do appreciate that they've put a little bit more titanium dioxide or whatever they use to make it whiter into it to really make it snap and pop. And you'll find when you're printing with the white Verbatim PLA that the prints do look better because that white actually kind of hides the layers a little bit more, and it looks really good. I'm really impressed with it. In terms of pulling the raft off, very easy. Again, I just use stock Simplify 3D settings, so I was using an advanced slicer. You know, Simplify 3D is not free, but it is really powerful, and the raft in PLA, it's really impressive that it pulled away so easily. It's actually quite hard to do that with PLA plastic. And for those who saw my other Verbatim video, I mentioned that they have a warranty for their filament. Well, now they have a warranty pamphlet. And this thing is massive. So, the warranty for your Verbatim: if you have purchased the product as a consumer from Verbatim, we refer you to the statutory warranty rights under the applicable national law. If you bought the product from a retailer, we refer you to the statutory warranty rights and or respective obligations of your retailer. Okay, very hardcore lawyer talk right there. Handling instructions. 3D printing has inherent limitations and may render the printing object unsuitable for its intended purpose. The product has been designed only for general modeling purposes and not for any specific functional end use. Okay, that's just the first few sentences. What they're saying is, we wash our hands of anything that goes wrong if you use our printing filament for a functional end use item. And this is actually something that has been on my mind a lot. We often get asked to print things like mounts for things on motorbikes. But what if that mount fails and it's actually of critical use and someone gets hurt? We usually say no, but people who maybe are a bit less informed might go ahead and do it. And this is something Verbatim's obviously quite scared of, and I think that's why they've made this massive booklet. So it's not all just protecting their asses, there is some pretty useful storage instructions in the booklet as well. What I find quite interesting is they say to store only at a temperature of 10 to minus 25 degrees C. At what you want to keep in a fridge? Wouldn't that make it even more susceptible to absorbing moisture? And it does say to keep it in a bag with desiccant. To be honest, my experience with PLA, I've never kept it in anything special. Although I am in Australia, so actually in Perth specifically, so the moisture levels in the air are pretty low. But I've never really had any issues of moisture being absorbed by PLA. Nylon, yes, nylon just goes crazy fast moisture absorption, but PLA, ABS, I haven't really had any issues. Dust, though, is a massive thing. So with any brand of plastic, you want to keep it out of dust because that will clog your nozzle. So yeah, that's the Verbatim brand PLA. Quite decent stuff. If you're sick of seeing me do filament reviews, then yeah, stick a thumbs down there. But if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you think. And I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Maker's Muse. Thanks guys. Bye.